Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Gloomhaven, the Guildmaster Campaign. We don't really have much to do for bookkeeping um, at the beginning here, so we're basically just going to jump in to a scenario. And I figured this would be a good one. We haven't seen these yet. I'd like to be seeing some different enemies, and I think this one looks like a pretty good one for us to go down. Sickly sweet. Sweetwater's sewers have gone sour. Learn why. Yeah, I spent a little bit of time looking at the merchant, looking at enhancements, and nothing really jumps out at me at the moment, so let's go for more experience, more XP, pick up some more gold, and I have some plans. I'd like to be hitting 100 gold if we can. I don't expect it, but um, I have I have some ideas of what I'd like to be buying and enhancements. So this does give the iron helmet design, and it's very cheap. It's only 10 gold, um, but it brings any ×2 attack modifier against you to a 0 instead, a +0 that is, um, which would be amazing for our tank, the Sunkeeper. Um, so we'll take this way. We'll get an item that I'd like to have, and we'll see some new enemies and potentially a new map. I'm not sure if this is actually well, it's the sewers. I don't know if we've been into the sewers yet, so let's check it out. The cart lies seemingly abandoned by the side of the road. Whoever owns it is nowhere to be seen. The back of the cart is mostly loaded with junk, but there is a barrel loaded with food. You are feeling rather hungry. We are definitely just going to leave it alone. The Sunkeeper is a lawful character, as you might say. So I think she would probably talk the rest of everybody down. But since we don't have the scoundrel anyway, we just have one vermling, I think we would be breaking ties with that anyway. So, tempted as the food poking uh, poking out of the barrel may be, you decide to leave the cart alone, lest the owner return and continue down the path. You had only heard of Sweetwater from travelers and townspeople as an idyllic town overflowing with greenery and fresh springs. So when reports of missing villagers started coming in, you weren't expecting more than a few rogue imps, the sewage coursing through the streets. Even the village's famous fresh springs have turned toxic. Sweetwater's mayor is adamant the sewers are also the cause of the disappearances, and reluctantly you agree to investigate for him. There's no way the two could be related, is there? I'll take this time really quick. I think we're good with cards here. Fearsome Blade might be a good one to bring in so that we have a push, because I don't think we have many push abilities. But I don't see many other ones that we would get rid of. Maybe Parasitic Influence, because I haven't been using that. But nah, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. I did make some changes here, and that's kind of why I wanted to look at this. I dropped Purifying Aura, which the top action is giving you retaliate for the next 5 melee attacks against you, and then strengthen, affect all adjacent allies. We already kind of have somebody that does that. It would be nice to synergize and help each other out. Like she could do it, the Sunkeeper could do it, and then the Soothsinger could do it, and go back and forth. But let's not do that. I figured this would be a good one to pull out for Daybreak. It is a later card, 21 to 85, but this one is going to allow her to continue to attack, and then she can move up and bless one of her adjacent allies instead. So um, this will be a good synergy anyway with strengthening. Um, so if we are blessing the Mindthief, and then the Soothsinger can strengthen her, then we'll be able to do more damage as the Mindthief. The other one I got rid of is this loot one card, loot one ability with heal all damage on one adjacent ally, and then suffer 3 damage. Although this is one of the abilities that infuses light, if you look at the health of all of us, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of health for each of them. Everyone's pretty squishy here except for the Sunkeeper, which will eventually be more beefy. But yeah, to take 3 damage just to heal something like 5 or 6 to full health, it's not very worth it. Instead, I took Glorious Bolt, which is a heal 5 anyway, but she could target 2, so she could heal 2 of, including herself and somebody else, ideally, if she consumes light. And then it would be 2 XP anyway, so it's, instead of infusing, she's consuming the light, but she's still gaining the same amount of XP. It is a burned card. On the top at the bottom, being a ranged attack with Muddle is pretty strong, particularly in the case that we're about to fight here, where there's going to be some ranged attacks. And the Deep Terror, although it doesn't show it, quite frequently does these weird ranged attacks. So we're going with that. Much faster start when we don't have a lot of bookkeeping, but the bookkeeping really is the fun part of the game, other than the combat, of course. But yeah, I like spending time and looking at all the cards and the perk points, how to spend those efficiently. And that's one of my favorite parts about Gloomhaven, is the leveling process. And eventually, when we get the normal campaign, it will be retiring the characters and starting new characters is a lot of fun. Oh man, that looks that's a lot of teeth. Well, this is nothing like the paintings. What paintings? Are those black imps? They look like living sewage. Oh, thanks for those wise words, I guess. There are 3 elite black imps back here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normal black imps. Oof. Well, yeah, that's worrying. So let's take a look at the cards then. So we're gonna go with Mindthief at 8, hoping that's early. These buggers, they use the same deck of, well, the same abilities as the Forest Imps do, so they can go pretty early. But what we're going to do is Perverse Edge. Well, start with Scurry, so we can move up, hit somebody, and then use Perverse Edge to stun another. I'll figure out which one that's going to be, but then the Soothsinger with Throw Voice. She'll be able to stop all 4 of these. The position that she's in is the only place she could be in order to reach that far. So it's kind of a problem. We need to make sure that we have whoever's going to be up here. We need somebody up here to take all the incoming damage. So, And my thought was defensive Diddy to stop one of those incoming hits. This doesn't work anymore now that I think about it. I think I changed my mind about halfway through, so um, what I'm going to have to do is move up with cautious advance, and that's probably about it. I really need to move in this round. Um, so let's do this so that I can start blessing. If I put her right here, then I could stand here and bless. That's going to kind of put her into this situation, but she's going to have cautious advance. That's going to help her, ideally. And then going later, we have the Spellweaver with Chromatic Explosion to bring in an element. Since we already have Reverse Edge bringing in ice, I remembered this time, I'm going to use Fire Orbs in order to make a major attack. And then I'll bring in Light with Chromatic Explosion for the Sunkeeper in the next round. Well, they're not attacking for too much, but they are doing some poison. Yeah. And as you can see, actually, I should have shown some of their statistics. If you look right here, it says that they're, I mean, we know what their health is, it shows that. But the movement is 1, so they move very slowly. But they do have a pretty long ranged attack. So in this case, it's an attack -1 with a range, with a second target. They always do poison damage. And the difference between the normal and the elite is that the elite, all attackers, or all attacks against them gain disadvantage. So that can be a problem, of course. Okay. Oh, I see. This is actually difficult terrain. So both of them can't get there. That kind of changes things a little bit. I think what I'm gonna have to do is just stand here, not make an attack, and then stun that one anyway. I could use my boots immediately. Let's see, I didn't take a look at this. We have this room, a V, and then a room next to that over here. Okay. You know, maybe I go for the boots now so that I don't have to move the next time. Let's go for it. I mean, it's now a move 6, but it puts her in a good position for next time to start really doing some attacks that I have in mind for her. But actually, let's put her here instead so that we can actually stand next to each other. Actually. Let's go with, I guess this one? Sure. Man. Okay. Now let's stun that one. Could go invisible, but that means she's going to be the one taking the damage. And now that I think about it, it's probably fine. Because, well, if I stand here, then none of them can move in order to do the attack, because it'll be these ones are going to be stuck back here, all three of these actually. So in that case, they'll all be attacking her with disadvantage. These three. Now, do I want to take that card back? And I do this every single time, but it's important. Okay. The Perverse Edge might be nice to bring back immediately. That's why I always think about this. I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with the no theme here. See if that was a bad idea or not. Alright, so we have the formation that we want. All of them will be disarmed. This is such a huge such a huge card, right? And that was a lovely song. In this way that if any of them actually do take damage, then we'll be able to mitigate that damage with her. So let's go with this to take a shield. Then, and that would be a really good place for her to drop the remote spider right here. But, and move up to here. This one, no, if they're both standing next to her, it'll be fine. So don't move anymore, and then bless Mindthief. Don't worry about that. End your turn. Let's see what they do now. Okay, so that one actually did move away. It's going to continue to attack here. That's a creepy sound though, isn't it? Let's use defensive ditty on that one, because they probably won't get much worse than that. Man, that sound, huh? Well, I mean, the Sunkeeper, my tank, took 0 damage that round, so that was nice. They've all broken up. None of the, we just have this big line, and then, you know, but we really, really need to be killing them, so. Let's move up to here, because if then I can attack these 3. Skip that movement, and we're going to bring in light. And then this. I think I'm gonna go with the minor power potion here. But I'm not gonna go with Eagle Eye Goggles. I'll use that one in the next attack. I should get a +1. So, I mean, 1's down. There we go. Two are killed. I'm glad I didn't go for the what's it called? Eagle Eye Goggles. Now, if you would have hit connected, then that would have been killed. So that's too bad. Okay. Not bad. We're set up pretty well for this round. And we will take a look at our cards. Okay. I think we're good. The Mindthief going first with Into the Night to go invisible. she got beat up. Feedback loop so that she can start using this, and I'm hoping that will just kill this one in general anyway. But yeah, I was considering to just use this and go a little earlier, but it's only 3. It would help her start to heal, but I think going invisible, then we can go with empathetic assault after that to yeah, to start healing her back up again. I could actually, instead of going for that, go for this. That might be a better option now that I think about it, because then I can do this later. She's going invisible, we might as well start healing her up. That's a better option. Alright, Spellweaver at 26. She's gonna have to move and get over here so that we can stun this small group back there. That is almost necessary, so I'm hoping 26 is fast enough. 29 with the Sunkeeper. She's also going to move 4, and then defensive stance. We have light that we need to use. And I think I'll be able to, well, I will be able to stand right over here, or what I might do is try and kill this one or this one. I haven't really decided this yet, so I went with tactical order to go early and then decide if I want to move or not. I could have gone with Brilliant Prayer to go earlier, but I don't see either of them being useful. This just gives me the option if I want to move. Another thing that I could go for, though, but I don't think it would be worth, yeah, because if I can't attack and then have someone else attack. I could have gone for this, and actually I think I might do that. It does bring her a little later, but as is, yeah, we would like to be doing some damage quickly. Yeah, I think that's a better choice. Then Crippling Chorus, we can move up and disarm somebody, and then Singing Arrow, we can curse this group again. I hope all of that works out. We will see. So 39. So if I did go with that earlier card, I would go in first, but again, they're not really doing much damage. Well, I guess they are. Attack 3 and attack 2 now, but they're not attacking more than one target, so that's a little better. You just have to make sure that some of them are in, that the right people are in the right way, so. Okay, so we're just going, we'll be going invisible, so we don't have to worry about her this round. And then we'll attack here. No, come on, both of them. Okay. Well, we will heal that poison off now. That's good. That's good, that's good. I might take... Do I want to go for any of these? No. No, I have an idea for the next one. I didn't want to use this for the move 4, but I needed to go early. I'd rather use it for the top action to continue the light, infusing light, but it's really it's important to go early enough so that I can do this. What does this look like? There we go. Now I could go for Eagle Eye Goggles here, but I don't think it's necessary because they're going to be stunned. I'm gonna let this one go, and I'll use it later before we. Although it would be nice to see about killing this one, but again, yeah, they're gonna be stunned. It'll be helpful anyway. We do have another stun coming up too. Okay, 0, 0, 0. We did have a +2 in there. We had 2 +2s in there. Darn it. And I think I'm going to take this now because chromatic explosion and cold fire. We can do this again later. Or do I want to take flashing burst instead of cold fire? I want to use this one next round right here again. That would do quite a bit of damage. And then cold fire we could use the next time to try and stun some others. I think that's a good idea. Okay. Don't go invisible because we can take a hit. Or even two. Looks like two. Okay, good. Man, that sound is creepy. Huh? They did a good job at that. I hadn't heard this sound yet, so... Yeah, now I wish I had taken that other one so that I could have had her attack here. I wasn't thinking about this moving. It's fine, though. Oops, we want to attack with advantage, and let's kill this one. There we go. Nice work. And let's use this to kill that one, I hope. Well done. We do need to put her... I guess we could stand right here. 1, 2, 3, and then curse the 3 of them. I don't want to get her too close. But at the same time, she has the most health at the moment, so... No, I don't like that idea. Let's just move to here. Skip the rest. Disarm this one for the next round. That'll be helpful. And then Singing Arrow for that back corner. Scream is funny. I almost want to just take these 2 cards back again. Because then I can disarm here and then protect somebody's incoming damage. I think I might do that. Oops. Let's do it because No. No. Let's try and kill them outright. She does have a way of healing, so it might be a good idea to use her soak in a hit at least once. So in this way now, we do have, we will infuse light and dark. And I think she has a way of, she might have already used it. Yeah, this one. So Daybreak has attack 3, muddle, consume dark to bring in light, and then it even brings, it increases the hit, the attack as well. So Daybreak is a good one for switching a dark to light. Okay. So I knew what I wanted to do with her. I'll take a look at the other cards. Okay. So we knew the Spellweaver going with Mana Bolt. She'll be able to heal herself, get that poison off. and then chromatic explosion against that same grouping there. Um, yeah, that should kill somebody. Kill this one. Probably not either of those. Then tactical order and hammer blow. Since she's bringing in light, we might as well use it immediately. So we can move up to either here, anywhere we want. And then hammer blow for an attack 5 with advantage. If I do choose one of these, then it's going to be like a normal attack. We'll just have to take what we get, because the disadvantage here would cross out the advantage from her card. Marching beat and call to action, we can just kind of move somebody and attack someone with that. We'll see who that is. Not sure yet. Or we could move and strengthen everybody for the next round. She would be part of that. If she was strengthened, she could use it immediately. And I'm going to go with Mind's Weakness and Submissive Affliction, which she'd be putting a wound on somebody, so this would be essentially an attack 3. So we'll see how that goes. If we do go before they go, then it would be an attack 4 against this one with the disarm condition. But let's see what they do. They haven't actually done anything that I thought they would be going. Oh, we're going before them, so that's interesting. They're not moving. It's a pretty nasty attacks, but they're not shielding up like the forest imps typically do. Not that the imps typically do is what I should say. I haven't seen any shielding yet, so, or healing for that matter. I don't think I saw that yet. In this case, let's use Eagle Eye Goggles. I really want this one to die, and if it might be nice to get one of them to die. We could also stun somebody. But there's good chances of there's potential chances of somebody stunned or a +2. Yeah, let's go with what we have. We killed one of them. The other 2 are still alive. Let's heal up. And because I'm kind of disappointed with that, but because she's not going to be really focused on, the other ones are going to be too close for her to be a focus of attack. I'm not going to go invisible. Look at all that. So nice to see that. I could just outright attack here, but that's not what we should be doing. And really, I could use this to attack here. That would likely kill it. Or I could go for here and hope maybe. Let's go for the let's go for the, oh man, because we have 3 more attacks coming in. We have this one from here, and then we have 2 here. I'm going to use this attack because it didn't kill one of them. It only killed 1, it didn't kill 2, with that first attack. So what I think I want to do is attack this one. in hopes that she could, like, move here. Yeah, let's do it this way. Okay, that works out. So we're going to move the Mindthief to here. Okay, skip that movement. And now with the Mindthief making an attack, I mean, we could have her attack too, actually. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll attack here. Perfect. Okay, so please follow through with that. Yeah, because now the Mindthief could attack here to kill this one, and then do some damage against that one, I guess, so. Yeah, that works out. Then we only have to worry about this one. Okay, that did work. We got the poison off. Is that right? I don't think so. She should have actually healed up. Because of her augment. And she didn't attack. Okay. I don't know if there was poison on her still. We don't want to heal. Do we want to take 2 cards back? I'm still gonna say no. I think with what we've got, have some good options there. Alright, attack here with a wound, because even if we don't... Yeah, even if we get nothing out of it, it's still wounded and it will die. And now attack here. Don't worry about the poison now. There we go. We can heal back up again. That's, see, I knew I liked this card, but just don't use it very often. We want to get one of her cards back. I'm still on the fence. Yeah, no. What? 4? Wow. Well, that's no fun. The stun is kind of a thing that I need to keep, right? I guess we'll get rid of this. Since it's a burned card anyway. Well, alright. I mean, we have all of this. I think it's pretty obvious what we want to do with her, but that's going a little too late. I think we should go for that heal. Yep. We're going to kind of burn our cards a little faster than normal, I think, this time around. Because I always end up with a bunch of cards. Like, we usually get to about here in the scenarios when I'm finally using a reviving ether to gain all the burned cards back. But in this case, let's try and burn them so that I'm getting it like halfway through the scenario, right? And then I can continue on and do all those major hits towards the end. And exhausting her really isn't... I shouldn't be so afraid of exhausting, so... Oh, there we go. Actually, we can use that to curse as well. Let's try and use as much of this as possible. You don't really need to use both of them. We can use one of them immediately. Yeah. Let's get that heal out. And actually, let's do this. Let's move up right here, and then we can strengthen everyone and bless them all as well. That's a good move. Um, hmm. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. See what they go with. We should be fine. So move up to here. Skip the movement from the action. Nice little tune there. See the next one? Zoom in a little bit. Fantastic. Okay. End her turn. There's just so much money here. I think I've only picked up like one loot pile. That might not even be true at all. Yeah, use this back here with advantage. Oh, I don't want to use that now. Okay, well, confirm that. Go back up again. And move over here, pick up some of this money at least, so. And another curse in their deck. That's helpful. No. Okay. But I'm afraid of, like, I could use this, right? And then just have it attack, and then I can move. Or I wouldn't be able to move, actually. So I think it's better, oops, to use this as a movement, step up, and then it's at least stunned. Okay. It's also dead, too. So I was afraid that this was a miss, and then we're screwed, so. So I don't get to use any of that, which is kind of too bad. We could use this. The problem is that it's only going to impact her. So instead, I don't want to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is move to here and skip this attack. Okay, well, as typical, it takes a really long time to get through that first. We basically all need to rest before going into the next hallway. But we should be able to heal a little bit. I'll see about a long rest. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to heal some before running in there. But instead, I think what I'm going to do is, well, not instead. What I am going to do, let's move. I don't really know where. I guess here. Skip. We're already full health, we don't need to. We'll get this one ready now, so we'll skip the attack. And we'll get feedback loop ready for going into the next round. Into the room. And for you... Should I be greedy? Yeah. Let's do this. And I will heal this off. I'm gonna have you stand right here. Because I'm gonna loot all of this next round. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here, I think. Honestly, I think it will be worth it to pick up this money. Yeah, that's 12 gold there, so. So. I'm thinking Power Ballad. I would like to keep that, but Defensive Ditty is what's going up next. Marching Beat could be another one, but I really want to keep this one around for a little bit longer. Yeah, I think that's the one that we're gonna have to go with. I'd rather keep her. Heal. Yeah, we can use that to move her to a good position. And long rest. I kind of forgot what I was saying. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just forgot. That's all it is. Move you to here. So I'll take a look at this and yeah, off camera. Okay, round 7. Don't know if I hit the button quick enough, but yeah, so I got rid of, for the Sunkeeper, Protective Blessing. Although this is nice, it is a burn card, so I would have used it, and it would have been great to suffer no damage for a whole round. But yeah, that's the one I got rid of. I really need her to be hitting more, although this one is a great card, or a good help. It's I just can't be using it when I need her to be hitting more frequently. So who else was there? The Mindthief, I got rid of Parasitic Influence, as always. We used it for what we needed to, and we're at full health now. I think it's a good time to continue with that tradition of getting rid of it. So, and finally, Spirit of Doom. I don't see this being extremely helpful. It would be nice, but I think I can use it when I get it back. The heal would have been a good one to use, but I might as well get rid of a card that the top and the bottom burn for her. So. Right. So let's take a look at the cards. And first we have going up is the Soothsinger with Defensive Ditty. Shielding everybody. Be helpful. And then tuning the outcome. This might not be the best choice, but I'm going to try it out. 1, 2, 3, and then she can step in or just stand right there. I'm expecting that I should be going earlier, that 20s should be going earlier than the others, the enemies. And this way we might be able to get a curse out. If not, then we've actually moved her into the room. We don't have to worry about her moving very much next round or potentially the round after that. Then we have still feedback loop is up, so we're going to scurry in and then make an attack on the bottom as well. So that will give us 2 shield and then a third from the Soothsinger. And we'll probably end up bringing Mind's Weakness back in. We'll see. Sunkeeper goes in with Tactical Order, remove 4, and then stun somebody. Now, what I'm hoping here is that, I mean, because the Mindthief is going first, that they'll attack her first, and leave the Sunkeeper alone, so that for the next round we can kind of swap and make the Sunkeeper the tank. I've never played with them other than here together, and I'm finding that it's going to be interesting. They can kind of take turns being tanky, even though I know I keep saying Mindthief as a tank. She's very squishy, but she's a tank. Okay, she can have a lot of shield. We just have to be a little more careful with her, but yeah, I'm liking this dynamic between them. And then last, we have Reviving Ether with Flashing Burst. We can bring some light in for the next round. I'm going to not be so greedy about 9. I know that's not, I mean, we can maybe still come back and get some of it. I don't think so, but I can't be that greedy. I went back and forth, and I wanted to burn this card, but it really would be better to just continue moving on. Yeah. If for some reason it's okay to come back in here and take the money and then run up, I don't see that happening. So let's listen. Nice song there. Then Moment of Truth. Deep Terrors 2. Look at those, huh? Watch out for whatever it is they do. Oh, that was helpful. They do some pretty nasty things, but there are good ways of mitigating it. Well, let's see what they're doing. Attack 4 poison, and then attack 3 at range 5 and immobilize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if she stands here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then she'll just get 2 hits, whereas the other ones won't be getting any attacks on her. However, the other ones, these other 2 will be ahead of her, so it's okay to move up a little bit. And we're out of range for the curse. Oh, that's fine. Now, do we want to take a couple cards back now? We could go for the Marching Beat might be helpful. To bring somebody up a little closer. No, I don't think we need to bring 2 cards in, so. But we're gonna need to use the boots. I don't want to get too far in. She's gonna go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too bad, because that's not close enough. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. The problem is we're going to be hit for 4 and then hit for 3 after. Well, let's get it over with. I definitely want to not put her next to all of them, right? This looks like a good place. Alright, I mean, I could put you invisible as well. That would defeat this purpose, though. And the purpose of what I'm... Oh, they have retaliate too. I should have remembered that. Oh no. Hmm. Well, let's go for it. We have to be dealing. Of course. That's put her in a bad position, hasn't it? I might go invisible. My fear here is that she's going to get hit for 4. So probably 1. And then give into the night here. I'm gonna wait. Because we can go invisible. I mean, somebody has to get hit here. Is it going to be her? She's going to take 3 hits if she goes invisible. Unless she goes up and stands here, and then she's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what happens now. They either attack her, they attack here, and probably she'll be able to block a lot of that incoming damage. But because they're poisoning her immediately is the bad thing. I'd really like to give her a major healing potion for times like this. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it as is. I know it's not the best choice here, but yeah, it's just not the best choice. But okay, so 1 down, nothing, 1 damage. That's my fear right there. Okay, good. 0. Nope. I think I might as well get rid of Wretched Creature. It would do 2 attacks and die. It probably wouldn't even last that long, honestly, so... Come on. Ugh. And she's poisoned again, so now it's gonna take forever to get her back to full health. We've taken one out at least. Okay. This is gonna be rough. But here we go. So, first up, Spellweaver with Mana Bolt and Aid from the Ether. We're just gonna stand here and heal up. We really need to make sure this happens. Next up is the Mindthief with Perverse Edge, which will be able to stun. And then the top action of Empathetic Assault, which will be able to disarm. Probably this one. Alright, so we'll be able to take out 2 attacks. And then she's going to go invisible. We really need to keep her. Yeah. Keep her alive a little bit longer. Then Sunkeeper's going to consume it, but to bring back 3 of her cards. Because she's been burning cards, we want to make sure that she can stay alive a little bit longer, so this will keep her alive a little bit longer. And then Daybreak to step up and bless. We'll be able to bless the Mindthief. We're in a very bad positioning here. Yeah, I'll just say that. And if it shows, then you'll see. Finally, Crippling Chorus and Singing Arrow. Let's add some more curses here, and we'll run up and disarm this one. If we can go before, then all of them will be taken care of, and if we go after, then we don't really have to. It'll be disarmed for the next round. We're going first, so that's actually great. All of them will be taken care of. So we don't have to worry about any incoming. We won't have to go invisible. What I'm saying there. So let's heal up. And then heal the Mindthief. And don't worry about going invisible. Mindthief will stun here. Of course. Let's use Empathetic Assault. So maybe we don't use Empathetic Assault. And instead we can just use, let's undo before I click anything. By her moving up, she's going to be taking the attack instead of her, and I'm okay with that. So let's not use Empathetic Assault. We've already infused ice, which is great. Don't need to infuse it again, and we don't need to burn the card, so let's just skip it. Let's make sure that range attack 4 at range 4 wound. Target all adjacent, so we won't have to deal with that for these 2. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to have to burn a card if I don't need to. And I already know that we're going to be taking 3 back, so I might as well just take another one back now. Doesn't really matter which one, we'll take that one, sure. Don't go invisible. So that kind of worked out in our favor a little bit. We'll step up here. I did have her going later at 89, and I made that switch right before unpausing, so it worked out in our favor that we were going before them. If I went 89, then I might be more screwed, so. Affect one adjacent ally. Okay, I was gonna say it's not working, but for some reason I had to click over here. I don't know. Then we'll use this to get all 3 of your cards back. That will help out very well. And I think this is a good time. Let's just poison them so that we can kill them a little bit faster. Right. This is not a good place for her. We will have to move away quickly next round. But at least we've disarmed it, which is great. And then adding a couple more curses into their deck. So how many do they have? Like 5? That's pretty helpful. Maybe we even see one now. So we want to take a card for her. I think the answer is no. Let's chance it. She'll be fine. Good. There's the curse that I was looking for. So we're working pretty good as a team now. It's looking good. We already know what we're going to do with you. Both of these are good actions. We can disarm them now, and then you could have her attack, right? We might as well take a short rest here. Yeah. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is this. Go early. 1, 2, 3, we can stun them. And then you go really late so that we can disarm them for the next round. I think that will be nice. Let's go with cautious advance. Maybe even defensive stance since we're near the next room. This way, but I'd like to be killing, maybe going out here to make that attack. You don't have to worry about them for 2 rounds basically, so we can just take range shots at them now. That is, if this works out, the initiative's chosen here. Because we know they can go later than 85. I think what I'll do is I will just stand here and heal, healing either one of them. I'm not sure yet. But I could use 1, 2, 3. I could even make an attack with this against that one to muddle it. That would be good to muddle them. And then we'll heal somebody. Let's continue that healing. I think we'll go with this one just because I know we're not going to be able to let's go really late though. No, let's go early. We're in some weird positions here. I think it's better to just round early. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what's scary. Now we don't have to worry about it. It's an attack 4, pierce 3, but this one will be attacking through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this entire, and then these 2 would be attacking this way. but we don't have to worry about them. So, but this is what makes them terrifying. I'm gonna stun them. They're poisoned, so that helped out quite a bit. And there's no point in just standing here. Let's move to here. I don't need to heal or anything, so. But because it's like an AoE attack, or it is an AoE attack, you don't target what's in there. I'm pretty sure if you are invisible, you still take that damage. I think. I could be wrong, but I think so. Yeah, I could be wrong. There's probably a good chance that I'm wrong. But because this is attacking this way, I'm going to use you to just move up here. The cool thing about this attack is that it either goes this way or this way, right? But by standing right there, it won't, it can't hit her. Right, okay. We don't need to go invisible. I'm thinking this is a better one to hold now. Good. Let's make this attack first. Good hit. So now it's muddled. It might has to pull 4 cards for the both of us, so there's good chances of curses, pulling curses. So, okay. I guess I've never played that correctly, but it kind of makes sense. I just would have never thought of it this way. But it target this one and it can't hit that one. But I would expect it to continue on anyway and say, well, no, I mean, they're still here. Like, okay, that does no damage. That does damage, so I would expect it to do that. I don't know if that's playing correctly, though. Let's do that first. Yeah, I don't know. I that's a good question, actually. Let's take care of that one. No. That's fine. Yeah, that's not fine. But we can still disarm them. Nope. Both of them, please. Yep. And I guess she'll probably just take a rest next round instead of taking 2 cards back now. Okay, well, we definitely want to be hitting them. Let's use this one instead so we can... Yeah, this one's a... I mean, they're both good in their own way, but this one allows us to move further. So we'll keep this one, and I'll drop that one. We will stun. Maybe Scurry. That might be a good one because we have the next one up as a +2, or the next augment. So it would be a move 3, attack 3. That would be more worth it. Try and kill this one or that one. Take a long rest. Yeah, take a long rest. And we'll go with that. Yeah. So this way we'll be bringing back light after she just used it. That'll be helpful for the next round. Except she will take a rest, but because we haven't used it, any of this, we could just say, don't worry about it. We could take a short rest instead. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, that's where they get pretty nasty. Again, disarm. They can disarm, they wound, they poison. Then they have these weird attacks. They also do something else that we haven't seen yet, so that's good. But we're stunning you. And now I'm definitely okay with moving up here. Let's see this attack, please. Great. I don't care. Take that. It's dead. I don't have to take retaliation. We will need to heal you up pretty soon, but... Whew. 12 damage. And step up to here. Pick up that money. Here we go. And they make a pretty funny sound as they die. That was pretty funny. It's like the last wind. Okay. Yeah, let's just pick up the money. We only have this one room left, so we didn't need to take a long rest with her, but it keeps her cards around a little bit longer. Let's use this when we walk into the room. That's my thought. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, is it 3? Yeah. Maybe that's not as strong. But we can maybe we can wait a turn or something. Probably not. I'd like to use those, so. Yeah, let's go with this one. Adding more curses would be nice, sure, but they have quite a bit in there. Short rest. Yep, that's fine-ish. There is... Let's go in with this to perform a stun. I'd like to heal, of course, but I can use heal here as well. And that will bring in light again, infuse light again. So we could do something like this, use it, and then doesn't matter which one we take. 55 or 57 is still pretty close. Let's go in with that. I mean, I guess we could go in with you. Oh, you could go in and stun too. Let's do that. Both of you will go in and stun. Problem is that you are going to be left alone, but if I go invisible, I won't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, actually that's a good idea, because then if there's any imps, they probably won't be able to see anybody over here. So let's go later. Try and make sure that that happens. Let's strengthen everyone, and walk in with a curse, and then we can walk in a bit further and use stun for the next round. Short rest. Sure. Let's go in with... Doesn't really matter, does it? Let's do this one to go later, and then we can stun some. It's got a lot of stunning going on here. Should be fun. Let's go in with this. Or do we do this first? That might be a good idea. Loot this one. That also infuses dark. How did the smell get worse? Seems like some kind of rot blockage blocking the sewage. Hopefully killing these creatures will clear it. Ugh. Okay. So, yeah. Just move 2 and heal. And they're going to be performing some curses, but... One, two, three, four, five. Ah. Oh. Well, let's go this way. Yeah, this is kind of sucky. I wish I had this because I could go all the way up into here and... Target 3. Let's go this way. Because these imps are going to be moving 2. So there should be 1 at least like standing right here. And then we can go in and stun it with him. With her, sorry. We've been keeping a mercenary band of females for quite some time now. Cool. Alright, stun it. And we definitely want to go in. Don't need to take that damage. We can mitigate it, let's do it. Yeah, we need to take care of that. I almost want to say don't go in. We can just do this heal instead. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Instead of burning this card, let's burn this one, because going in and stunning this one's really not going to change much. So let's heal up. And we could move too. But I'd really like to have... We do have some extra movement anyway. So let's just get this. This is going to help us in the long run. It already gives us 2 because of defensive Ditty from Soothsinger, so pretty good. And then no attacks from that. So the stun really wasn't worth it either, but oh well. But this stun will be worth it. She stands here. Will she be able to get in? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So move up to here. There? Yeah, let's do that. Now we can stun. Well, we could stun this group, we could stun this group, we could stun back here. We could stun that, that. This is another one of those, what would you do kind of moments. If you were in this, let's stun the, let's stun 2 of these, and then this one. Oh man. Almost 0 damage on these. Well, 0 damage for both of those, but at least they're stunned. Going invisible. Yeah, you know what? Let's use that. Because we can just take like a long rest. Get one of these cards back, and then we can figure that out. Tank is just sitting back there. I could take both of those cards right back, but I think what I'm gonna do is we have some pretty good cards sitting here, so let's keep those. And I think what I want to do, whoops, marching beat and disarm. Disarm will be helpful. We can disarm like this group. However, my thought here is I could move her 1, 2, 3, and then she doesn't have to move very far. She has -1 movement now. 32 should be fast. Should be fast. Otherwise, she's going to be taking potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to take probably 2 hits and maybe 3. And then there's these ones back there too, so let's go with this. Well, if I do that, then 1, 2, 3, I don't have to worry about it anymore. But then she can go and... Oh, actually, she can't do both of those. So we're gonna have to do this. Yep. Heal her up. Then she walks in with cautious advance to take 3 shield. She's full of health. And moved into position. Yep, that's what we'll go with. Let's take a long rest so that you can get this stuff back. And you're taking a long rest as well. No. And select. No. Let's take a short rest. And just go late. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, something to move and then get her cards back. That's what we're gonna have to go with. So this is happening, and we don't have to worry about it at all. This one could, oh, but it's stunned anyway. They are range attacking 4, attack 2, so we don't have to worry about that either. And actually, with this disarm, I'm realizing now it's a little too late, or too early to be going. We should have been going later so that we could have used it, but we can take it right back, and we will do that now. However, we can disarm this one so we don't have to worry about it. This is the only one that's going to attack her. Let's take those cards back. Definitely this. And let's take call to action so we can use the bottom there. I think that'll be helpful. We don't need to heal her, but we do have that so when she does have her next turn, we can heal her. Oh, but that's right. She's not even going to be taking the hit anyway, so. Nice. Perfect. Yeah. This was a mistake. What? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we're just gonna burn a card for that. That was a mistake. Because we even have another one coming in, but that ×2 was perfect. Perfect. Jeez. Okay. And it has Pierce 4, I think is what that said. That's just a bit ridiculous. Where do we want to be? I mean, we probably as far away from these as possible, right? So let's go this way. Man. That was rough. We didn't get to use the strengthen at all, but yeah, we're going to burn that now. We're not going to be able to use that at this point. We want to be dealing as much damage as fast as possible, so. Oh man, I'm disappointed that I did that. I should have just allowed her to take a hit. Okay, well. $32 or $44. Let's just take the later one and hope. Hope. Let's go for that. And I think we can go invisible again. Or what I could do is something like this to go invisible and attack out here for a little harder for 3. This is going to be an interesting fight here. fire orbs. Let's do it. And chromatic explosion, maybe. Now I'm thinking I shouldn't do what I was thinking. Maybe I'll do this instead so that I can get ice. But the problem is here that yeah, I wanted to do this, right? I was thinking that, but it's too late. Too early. So I think what I will do is, since you're bringing ice in anyway, let's use fire orbs and chromatic explosions so that I can bring in anything. Spirit of Doom to kill somebody. The problem is that I could only kill this. If I could kill one of these with that, sorry, the Deep Terror, normal Deep Terror, I would probably go for that because they're a pain. I would like to also bring this in as well. So I think what I might do is this. Because I need somebody else to be dealing some damage. Just put her in this back corner to be hitting from afar. Right? This again. To go early and then maybe Holy Strike. I'll think about how to use that. Let's see what they do. They're going too early and they're going late. They're at range 4, so if we can get away from them, that would be ideal. They're at range 4 too. They're not going to hit very hard, so we'll see how I can get that. That's not what I wanted at all. I wanted... Where'd it go? Scurry. I wanted this to move, like, scurry over to here, do this, and then stun that. That was... Huh. Okay. Alright, I mean, I don't normally restart the round unless I've made a mistake that I know, like for this case. I know this is what I wanted to do. I'm pretty sure that I said that I wanted to scurry over to here and do all this, but I don't know what happened, so. I mean, maybe I did it. I don't know. I don't know it. Let's make this attack. Ooh, +2 is perfect. And we want to stun you. I don't want to have to deal with you. If we kill you, that'd be fine. But, oh great, thank you. That's a problem. Are they attacking too? No. But both of you will be attacking her. That's not good. Okay. And -2, okay. We got a little lucky there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So moving here isn't going to be good. You need to stay 4 away from those two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, of course I did that. How many curses do they have left? 3, okay. Well, what I could do is muddle it. That might help the situation, but then it doesn't get them moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you still have to take a hit. So I'd rather not do that. Do they always have pierce, or is that just that one attack? Yeah, just that one attack. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Only crazy. I was thinking I move up here and stun that. By doing that, no. By doing that, it doesn't really help my position at the moment. Let's make this attack here. And don't move. Yeah, stunning them now doesn't really do much. It keeps one from attacking next turn, but this does too. So, we can do this, or oh, I see. Okay. Let me think about this. There's nobody in range to do an attack. So what I do is, whoops, let's move up. Let's move up to here. Three. No. Let's move up to here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do this. Watch what I'll be doing next round. This will disarm these two. Now we won't be getting that attack either, so there we go. Not bad. No need to heal. Let's make this attack now. And let's use this because I really want to be dealing some damage against them. Ah. Okay, good. We've killed one. This is a funny sound. Okay. And we're going to be placing her right there. That will help out quite a bit. slowly. Marching beat and crippling chorus. As long as we can go earlier, we can stun everyone except for this one. That one won't be too bad. We want to be using this so that we can hit all of them. And I think what I'll do is go early. Because if I can stun these three, then maybe... you know what? Let's go later. Let's even go later than that. If they can fall between, then perfect. If not, then so be it. Because then we can stun them for this round, and then stun them for the next round, if they fit between. It's a chance. It's worth taking it, that's for sure. Take those two. And for you, you know, let's take the long rest. I think we'll be fine. Oh, look how they fell right in between. It's as if the game wants me to succeed at this time. Yeah. Wound and poison target all adjacent enemies. So standing next to them is really bad. Okay. And then they make a ranged attack as well. So standing next to them is bad, but standing, like, it's saying don't stand next to me, you're going to take damage, because they have retaliate. You know, they target all the adjacent enemies, but just standing far away from them and doing damage is also very bad. Who's this? Okay. Well, we don't have to worry about going invisible. I think what we'll do is just kind of... Let's move up to here. Stop doing that. Let's move to here, and we're just gonna loot. I think that works. Let's heal off that poison. We could have, you know, burned this to make somebody not attack, like this one, but... I'm okay with it. Yeah. Maybe that would have been a good idea. But no, we're going to move right to here, and then we don't have to worry about it at all. We could... Oh. Oh, we could take the trap, right? And then just heal right back up. That would remove this trap, because we don't have anything to pull or push. It's kind of just in the way. 1, 2, 3. No, if we go any further, then we won't be able to. So skip. Sure, disarm. Just to hear that beautiful voice, right? And I screwed up. Okay, let's try this again. So this is where we want to be. We'll skip the movement now, and then we'll use this. Now you can see we're targeting everyone. Everybody is stunned. Beautiful thing. Don't worry about the potion. And we're picking up more money. Now they all get stunned. This is the way we like them. Oh man. And we can stun them again, stun this group at least. And kill a couple along the way. Whoops, whoa. Okay, okay. Calm down here. So 2 are dead. That worked out pretty well. Let's take a step in this direction. We will infuse will infuse light. Right. Right. We still want that so we can move up and tank a bit more. I think this one's the one that's gonna go. Yep. I don't see a reason to move much further. Where we're standing, we can do some ranged attacks and even tank a little. So that's fine. But I don't want to stand right there, right? I think I want to move for a little bit, or... So actually, we'll use this to go early. We can stand here and then make a large attack here. We can only move 2 with a move 3. That will bring us a little bit closer there. We will have you take a long rest. And short rest for you. Because we can heal and throw voice. Let's go early and just use those 2 cards. So we don't have to worry about this. They're just going to strengthen and muddle. This we also don't have to worry about. Good hit. Let's continue to move. Actually, no, I don't think we need to. Let's use this, consume dark, and attack there. There we go. I will move up a little bit now. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's use this to heal. It's probably more worth it there. Then disarm ya. We're making it. We're getting there. Don't worry about healing. Okay. And the Sunkeeper's turn. Scurry would be nice. Yeah, I guess Scurry would be nice is all I'm gonna say about that. We could drop this, but we're gonna drop into the night. She's probably going to exhaust here pretty soon. Glorious Bolt for this ranged attack, and then we can stun here. Reverse Edge and Scurry again, so we can walk up, maybe make this attack, and then yeah, we'll figure out who and where to attack. Go for those, and just short rest it up. Let's just get this going. Let's go first with that. I almost want to just use this as a curse. Um, they have 3 curses still. But no. Let's not do that yet. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, so the jerks are going with shield 5. Let's make sure we can stun the other 2 then. Oh, well, actually, she'll be able to go right through that because of her bow. So let's make this attack. I don't really want to attack and then stun because I'd be right next to it. But let's do it anyway. I don't want to do it, but let's do it anyway. So we're going to attack here. Poison him, sure. Oh. Well, I'll take that. And we will do this, and if it kills it, cool. If not, well, it's dead anyway, so we don't have to worry about the retaliation. Yeah, good try. This is how it's done. So we're going to use our piercing bow, and all of that's gone now. Let's make the attack. Why? Alright, let's pick up money. There we go. Well done. Oh, yeah, whatever. Stunned. That's all. We can't move any further, so skip that. Okay. Promise this is the last round. Short rest. We don't need to long rest anymore. I guess probably going to be like these 2 that kill it, right? Let's just go for it. Short rest. Short rest here. And here we go. Yep, we'll go with that. And then we'll attack here. Well, okay then. Yeah, let's go with this. There. It's dead. Soothsinger. Heal over here. And just keep listening. I'm starting to appreciate her a little bit more. I never hated her per se, but I wasn't really ever a big fan of her. Because like I'm all for support characters, but I want a support character that's up front, you know. Like the Sunkeeper here. There we go. End of the scenario. This is three in a row that were all 2 hours or less. So I'm pretty impressed. I think I'm onto something here, and I do think part of it is having a tank and some healing abilities that I don't have to be so careful and picky with. With the creatures dead, the rot shrivels away and the sewage begins to flow properly again. The sewage was poisoned. I'm not sure why that. Oh, I guess there was a blockage. That's what it was. In the rot's place, spoiled spring water seeps through cracks in the sewer walls. I think the source of the rot runs deeper. Have a wash, and we'll investigate further. So there we go. We have Rage Quit instead of Rage Quit. Draw 50 times, or 50 -1 attack modifiers. So that's another artifact coming up. Sunkeeper didn't do as well as the others. The others, it seems like pretty evenly split. Spellweaver doing 83 damage. Although I have to say that if she didn't have those shields, you know, it would show more. So it may be something like mitigated damage. That could be a cool statistic to see. Blocked damage, something like that. Yeah, so not bad. Look at that. Soothsinger, 18 XP. Hard to catch up to her sometimes. Right. We only need 2 more there to unlock another mercenary. 2 more dark infusions. So I think because this is a Thursday episode, I think what I might do is on Tuesdays I won't show what's available, and on Thursdays I will show what's available. 6 XP, the Iron Helmet design. I'll be buying that up soon, right away. Fortunately, Sweetwater isn't all sewer, so I had to poke around once the villagers scrubbed the town down. I managed to find a solid helmet in a bush. It stunk worse than a cultist table, but I couldn't pass it up. Oh, so you found it, and now you need to sell it to me. Apparently it had an owner, but she slipped on some stray sewage chasing me. So I guess it's a lucky helmet. It's in my store when you get a chance. That's kind of BS. He found a helmet. The merchant found a helmet, so he can only sell it to me. How about just help me out here, you know? Okay, well, looks like we have some bookkeeping for the next episode. We have the Spellweaver has leveled up, the Soothsinger has leveled up. Very soon we'll have a Mindthief level. And yeah, so as I was saying, because it's a Thursday, I think I'll stick to this kind of tradition where on Thursdays I'll show it, because there's 4 full days in between Thursday and Tuesday when the next episode up. So if you want to help out and choose a scenario, or if you'd like to see a mercenary, I would consider that as well. I don't want to get rid of the Sunkeeper yet, so if you want to get rid of the Spellweaver, the Soothsinger, the Mindthief, by all means let me know, and I'll definitely consider it. I'm more open, however, for choosing a scenario. So we have Protect the Nest. This is for a perk point for the Mindthief. The Rogue's Refrain, perk for the Soothsinger. We do have a couple others that are available, but we need the Brute or the Scoundrel. So I know I just brought the Scoundrel in, and then I took her away. I'm sorry, I apologize. If you want to bring her right back, I can do that with the Mindthief, for instance, or the Spellweavers. These ones aren't available yet. For traveling, we have Trench Foot. There's the oozes. Immune to all forced movement. That's okay, but it's not very powerful. It's good for some scenarios, I'll say that, and for some enemies, but it's very situated. Dark Brotherhood. Burning Light. Lesser of two evils. Into the Darkness. Prison Break. Readying for War. Those are the ones that we would gain XP. This one looks interesting because Reaping Scythe design. I was thinking it might be a good thing for the Sunkeeper, but I do want her to have a tower shield. I have had her before use the Reaping Scythe, and it's a great thing for Holy Strike, where you then stun 3 enemies. So that's a really good combination there. But it also, of course, goes very well with this. So there's some good options with the Reaping Scythe for the Sunkeeper. Right. Relics. We have the Staff Meeting and Hunting the Hunters. These ones aren't available as of yet. And then finally, if you're thinking I should get some more money, we have Sacred Pilgrimage, An Eye for an Eye, and the Haunting. Night Demons and Sun Demon. And actually, Boots of Dashing Design would be really good for the Sunkeeper, since her reduced movement ability. And then some money. Money's always a good thing. We do have some money left over. You are familiar with the game and you're interested in... let's go to the guild. You're interested in maybe some different items, I could consider that as well. But I'll be taking a look before that, before I record the next one. And then there's enhancements. I'm not even going to go through this, but if you are familiar with the game, then and you have questions about the enhancements, or maybe you have an idea that could be a good one, certainly leave that in the comments below, and I will also consider any of that. I know that's a lot of questions, but I just want to leave it open-ended. This is just a fun campaign to try new things, and I'm completely open for trying your ideas out as well. So, well, with that, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time.